hello there, you fish-face-wearing, malleable-bodied, impressionable sucks. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for a Starship, the official Starships collection review. Yes, I'm a little behind, but I'm getting there. Issue number 165, the Karemma Starship. Yeah. And as per usual, nice glossy magazine, and the ship itself, but more on that a little bit later. Yes, so, shall we let's shall. So, specification, operated by the Karemma Commerce Ministry, affiliation of the Dominion type cargo ship, launched 24th century, location the Gamma Quadrant, crew 24, propulsion warp, you know. I've got a nice rear view of the ship there, it's really nice, got obviously different to the front, that's a nice view on the front there as well. During the mission, Major Kira was fasting to observe the Bajoran festival of Hamara, celebration to mark the anniversary of the emissary's arrival to Bajor. Karemma used adaptable cargo vessels to transport goods across the Gamma Quadrant. The Karemma Commerce Ministry entered into a trade agreement with the Federation, sending Minister Hanok to meet aboard one of its ships. Karemma fleet of starships were adept at transporting goods, trained. They were poorly armed and unable to... Hang on, what's that, sir? Unable to retaliate against attack. Probably done that on purpose so they couldn't fire back at Dominion ships. And then we've got a lovely underside view of it there. Very nice indeed. Some images from Starship Down, with the episode it comes from. Good episode, actually. A really good episode. Sisko and the Defiant crew previously encountered a representative of the Karemma during the mission to the Gamma Quadrant, hoping to locate the founders, leaders of the Dominion, and convince them the Federation were no threat. Quark arranged a meeting with Onathar. Although the Karemma were members of the Dominion, Onathar had no direct knowledge of the founders' location. Played by the same guy who plays Silik. His name escapes me at the moment, and he's been on Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise. Then we got the topographical view there, which is very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. As a new member of the Defiant's crew, Lieutenant Commander Worf struggled to adapt to his command-based roles during the battle. Okay. Chief O'Brien gave him some former Enterprise crewmate, gave some advice to best known lower-ranked crew. Yes. And then we've got some Karemma ships. We've got the original configuration there. This seems to be the slightly modified one later. And I think that is a John Eves. Of course it is. Love John Eves' artwork. But the Karemma Vessel pops up quite frequently, actually. It appears in as a Bajoran ship. Could possibly trade with Bajorans and given a ship, could possibly. Voyager encounters a similar ship. There's one seen on Enterprise, and then Voyager encounters another one later. Shadows and Symbols, Drive. There we go. As a Bajoran impulse ship in Shadows and Symbols. As a Tyrian vessel in Drive. A CG model appeared in Natural Law. And the final appearance of the CG model was in The Breach of Enterprise. And then we've got Sink the Defiant. Writers David Mack and John J. Ordover had an idea for a submarine story, Star Trek style. The result was Starship Down. Yeah, it's a really good episode. Harkens very much back to Balance of Terror, which is never a bad thing. Captain Sisko there, the Defiant and stuff, and Quark. Yeah, it is a good episode. Yeah, they're all separated all around the ship as well. They've got to work sort of independently but together, if that makes sense, you know? Because everybody assumes everybody else is dead. But yeah, it's a really good episode. Bashir there, it's crew and engineering. Mr. Odo. The Defiant in bits. Yeah, got some more images from the episode as well. Cool interview with these guys there as well, which is really cool. And then we've got on screen first appearance, Starship Down, Deep Space Nine. Hanok was played by Oscar-nominated actor James Cromwell, making his third guest appearance in the Star Trek series. First played Prime Minister Nayrock in Hunted, Season 3 episode Next Generation. He returned in the Season 6 Birthright Part 1 and Birthright Part 2 as Jaglum Shrek. Shortly after Starship Mine, Cromwell made his most famous Star Trek appearance as Zephyr Cochrane in 1996's First Contact. Starship Down proved to be a pivotal episode for Worf. Director Alexander Singer told Deep Space Nine companion that it was terribly important that the series that we made him more accessible as a character than we'd done in Next Generation. It's a different view. This was a different view of Worf. Suddenly he had to deal with psychological of human behaviour at a level that was unaccustomed. Starship Down was among the first episodes of Star Trek to make exclusive use of CGI elements, such as the Defiant and Demodar shapes, probes, and the gaseous clouds were created digitally by the team at Vision Art and Design and Animation. And the next episode is going to be the Tamarian Vessel. Still working on it. But I shall endeavour. So yeah, that's the magazine. So join us after the break for a bit of this. And there is the ship itself. Very nice, very nice. So we'll just take it off the stand. Yeah, a very nice ship actually. You could have modified that into a warship. I don't know why they didn't do that on Voyager or Deep Space Nine or something like that. It's got some really nice Aztecing going on. There's some real nice windows. All seem to be aligned, which is unusual for a Star Trek ship. It seems that the alien ships seem to get a better paint job than the hero ships, which is bizarre, but there you go. I like this big fin at the bottom. This is one of the only ships that can actually sit flush. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Can actually sit flush without it rocking back and forth, which is pretty cool. So we'll get back into that. And then we've got some nice, moulded detail along the cargo bay there, and some underneath as well. More lights at the back there, like crew quarters or something like that. And then you got these really big struts coming off like that. But just all in all, really nice. You got some really, really weird, but really cool looking warp nacelles. I mean, they're sort of very unusual. Got the big gap in the middle. They kind of look a bit like Battlestar Galactica, fighter pods on the side. And then you've got this weird manoeuvre thing going on there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's still pretty cool. And underneath you've got the impulse engines, what I assume are the impulse engines, and it's the whole engine block at the bottom, which is always good. Always nice, something a bit different. Same thing on the other side. No faction symbols, but then again, Dominion didn't put faction symbols on any of their ships. But no, very nice colour. Sort of, it looks more grey on camera, but it's actually more sort of a brown colour with little flashes of purple here and there. Especially these flashes around the warp nacelles and around this section at the top here. Let's have a look at the underside here. I like the fact that the top and bottom mirror each other. You've got these sort of rounded indents in this panel in there, and you've got the same on the other side, which is quite nice. And you've got these, I'm guessing, docking ports for when it docks at a cargo facility, and they can get the cargo out quickly and stuff like that. I'm guessing a lot of these ships travel full of Ketracel white for the Dominion. But yeah, it's very nice. I mean, you could easily modify this. I mean, it's a really nice looking ship though. It's got a really cool design to it. Like I say, but it's quite generic at the same time, But it's really cool. I really do like it. I mean, you could have modified that into a warship, no problem, and have it a huge ship, a Voyager real small, something like that. But yeah, it's just a really nice ship. Although one disappointing element though is these very plain bits in the warp nacelles. Same on both. Oh, excuse me. Same on both sides. They're very, very plain. It'd be nice to have some extra detail in there, maybe. But other than that, that's the only downside to the ship. Everything's straight. Everything's panelled nicely. The panels are a bit asymmetrical, but that ain't a bad thing. Just gives it a bit of character. But all in all, a very nice looking ship. I really do like it. Oh, hang on. Camera's not working though. No, it's. But like I said, a lot of the alien ships we get in this collection seem to be a bit of fluff there. Seem to be the better ships, and I think that can be a shame. But all in all, very nice. Very nice. Not a lot to say about it, to be fair. Pops up a few times in the series and that, but there you go. Also, it appeared in I can't remember if it was the movie or the TV series of her name escapes me now. Firefly. Actually, I think it's the movie. I think it's one of the Reaver ships in the background. Good series. Why wasn't it cancelled? Why was it cancelled? It was good. Anyway, so yeah, on the bottom there we've got Karemma Starship, 2019. Yes, and it fits on the stand. Thus, it's quite a secure connection this time around. It's not gonna fall off. I will get on to doing a video of me showing you how to fix these for loose ones. But yeah. So, another question I've been asked is, will I be getting the Star Trek Online collection? The answer is yes, but right now finances aren't great. But that brings me neatly to my segue. If you would love me to do the Star Trek Online ships, why not consider donating to my Patreon, which will be here. There's some cool options there. A couple of bucks a month, and you can get yourself access to the videos early, naming the credits, and a full gallery of images of the ships or the Transformers or whatever I'm reviewing. Like, share, and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. We'll have to get one of them logo things that pop up now, won't I? Also check out my other Star Trek videos, which will be down here somewhere. So yeah, well, thank you all for watching. Oh, a big shout out to Melissa Writer, who is my only Patreon at the moment. Your contributions really do help pay for the keep the lights on here. It shares through us, so I do appreciate that a lot, and thank you so much. So anybody else who would like to get a message now, sorry, donate, please feel free to. But yeah, thank you very much, and I shall see you all very soon. Adios.